Hello, spellcasters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 8th episode of our Find Familiar Options series. Quick kind of warning: this is not intended for kids. If you're a kid, I'm gonna have to ask you please click away. It's not a me thing; it's a YouTube thing. Do apologize. That being said, today we're gonna be taking a look at a real hoot, if you catch my meaning. I apologize for that, by the way. Today we're looking at the owl. Most people consider this to be arguably the best familiar to take, at least out of your original options. That being said, let's take a look at its stats and find out why. So, at a glance, AC of 11, kind of meh. We've covered better, we've covered worse, kind of right in the middle. HP of 1, can't get much worse than that. Speed of 5 feet in terms of walking, but 60 feet in terms of flying. What? So that means if you are willing to use the dash action with your familiar, that's 120 feet. That is nuts. Outside of that, it's pretty good for dexterity and wisdom, which is very befitting of an owl when you really think about it. All of its other features are sorely lacking, but, you know, it's a familiar. It has 2 skills, though, Perception +3 and Stealth +3, that's nuts. Darkvision up to a ridiculous 120 feet, and Passive Perception of 13, which is better than most characters. So I really, especially at early levels, man, I love this one. 120 feet of Darkvision, that's brutal. It has 2 abilities as well. The first being Flyby. The owl doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity when it flies out of an enemy's reach. What? Permanent disengage? That's awesome. Keen hearing and sight. The owl has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight. The keyword being or there. So essentially, if it's perched up on your shoulder, you have 120 feet of dark vision, and you have advantage on essentially all perception checks. That's nuts, I tell ya. Wow, that is crazy good. Also, if you're confronted by an enemy, the owl can just fly away fine. Like, it can't be hit by attacks of opportunity, so your familiar is likely not going to be in a lot of danger. And this is perfect for planning out like battlefield plans and stuff. Your owl can scout up above, use its stealth, use its dark vision, and you can use that to kind of create a map or orientate allies. Really useful at night. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, definitely the best one we've covered so far. In any case, if you have any alternative uses, any interesting ways to use the owl, or any thoughts, comments, or concerns, please put it down beneath in the comment section. I really do appreciate it. That being said, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and as always, happy spellcasting.